All right, it's time for another weekly Squardle. This is weekly Squardle number 122. If you're not familiar with Squardle, it's like Wordle on a grid. We're guessing a row and a column at the same time. This 8 is how many guesses we have remaining. And the weekly is just bigger, more words. And I had a suggestion from someone to do similar to a challenge I've done before where I made a straight diagonal line of the same letter, but this time for Z's. And they said start with topaz, craze, dozen, azure, and zilch. So we'll have a Z across the backwards diagonal here. And I'm not expecting those to actually be in the grid, but yep, not surprisingly, the Z is black. But that's all right. Craze, dozen, azure, or however you want to say it. Oh, okay, some greens. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. And then zilch, because there are no Z's. Ooh, no C, no U, no D, no H. Okay, interesting. No P. All right, well, let's see what we got from the clues. So the T, there is a T in this first row. That's about all we know. There's an R. You know, this could be an R. This could be an R. There's an R second or third here. And there is an R in that second row. We need an I and an A. Could do, oh, you can't do the A. Okay, A. A can't be first or second or third. So, and it's not going to be AA, so this is definitely an A. Okay, that's good, that's good. There's an O here, but it's not first or second. This could be an O, like a rose or something. It's possible. It's not too bad, it's not too bad. Got the E. What else do we know about E's? Okay, we've got E's down here. There's an E in this third row. There's E's in the second and third column. But they could be almost anywhere, really. There is an L down here, and it's not third, and it's not fifth because of the white, and it's definitely not fourth. So first or second, we could do an L here. You know, like an SL or an FL or a G, you know, L second is a good possibility. All right, we're up here at the top now, and we really don't know much at all. You know, this third column is interesting. There's an O, an N, and an E. What if we did O, N, E? We'd have a double O here, which isn't bad, although we need to have an E somewhere. That's not as good. NSE is good. The double E isn't bad down here. I don't know. I'm not sure what to do with this, though, with the E. With the double O, so maybe not. Or we could do, like... Oh, we can't do O-N. I was going to say O... Huh. Okay. I don't really like doing OE down here, although it's possible. And you can't put the O first or second, so it's got to be third or fourth. OSE works fine. The OO could be good, except I'm not sure what's going to happen with the E. Maybe the E is over here. You could do something like ebook. It's not terrible. Okay, well, let's try something with an E third. We do have an E in this third column as well. EA isn't bad. So let's do, how about, you know what would be interesting is steak, because that would potentially, all right, well, so all of a sudden I realized that my computer told me the recording stopped. So I'm not sure when it stopped or how much I lost. So it may seem like nothing happened. It may have just ended, or it may have stopped a while ago, and it seems like I magically found all these words. So I'm not really sure. But anyways, I now think this might be the grid. So I don't know if you saw my last guess. I guessed, what did I guess? Steam. Hopefully it didn't stop earlier than that. Hopefully you saw Steam. I was trying Steam because I thought it might be a correct answer, because I thought Maker was a possibility here, but At any rate, hopefully that's enough to catch you up. I don't know how much was missed, so there we go. I guess if there's more that was missed, then I'll probably record something after and stick it in. But I'm now thinking, I'm kind of feeling like there's way too many B's in the grid, but it works, so it's possible. So Bleat, Libra, Ebook, Sense, Slyer, Bless, Libel, Ebony, Arose, and Taker is what I'm thinking. I think that works with all the clues that we have so far. So I'm going to go with that. I'm going to do, probably doesn't matter if I do columns or rows. In fact, so we know it's going to take 5 guesses. We've talked about this before. The creator of the game actually pointed this out to me. But if you look at this diagonal from top left to bottom right, okay, the B here, the only way, assuming these are correct even. I mean, if they're not, then whatever. But assuming these are correct, this B, the only way to get it is the first row or first column when you're guessing a first row or first column. The I, second row, second column. The O, third row, third column, etc. So there's no way to get those 5 without doing 5 guesses, right? So no matter what else matches up in the grid, we have to do at least 5 guesses. So let's just do, let's do the rows. I often do the columns. Let's do the rows. Libra, Ebook, Sense, Slyer. I was a little worried about the R and the, I don't know why, I wasn't sure on that. And then we will finish with a nice Bleat. Okay, well, I don't know how much of that was missed. Unfortunately, I don't know. I've got kind of a multiple screen setup, and I've got my recording window on the one side, and I'm solving here, and I have to look over here to see the message saying that it stopped recording, and I don't know why it stopped recording. But there you go. All right, well, I got it. Hopefully you guys saw that. And either way, let me know how your solve went today and which word you had the hardest time with. Ebook was a little bit tricky just because it's not unusual, but I don't think of it as a word per se a lot of times, even though it obviously is. And Slyer was weird. I wasn't thinking of the Y. Again, I don't know if this was on the video. I came up with the Y actually because of Ebony, because I had the E and the O-N, and I got Libra and thought, ooh, E-B-O-N-Y, now that works with Slyer, because I was trying to figure out what could come after Take. I was kind of thinking the K was wrong from Take, and because I couldn't think of what would be with Take until I got Slyer and realized the R. But I was pretty sure the K was right because of ebook, but anyways. All right, there you go. Let me know how you did today, and of course, be sure to subscribe for more.